It is important that you move on. You must allow yourself to change, to grow, and to be different, greeting yourself anew and rediscovering yourself in every moment. But different as you might be, there is value in never forgetting. Let me explain what I mean. When I was a teenager, it struck me how the adults around me seemed to forget what it was like to be a teenager. They seemed to have no clue what I was going through. I was sure that they had experienced it themselves, but they seemed to have conveniently forgotten. And I couldn't get an ounce of compassion or relevant advice. The chasm was too wide, and in the foggy conditions of amnesia, I couldn't find a pre-built bridge to cross. And so I took to parenting and advising myself, and building my own bridge to a very different destination. This experience caused me to promise myself that I would never forget what it was like. I would learn and I would move on, but I would always remember, because I didn't want there to be a great chasm between me and other people. Through deep compassion and understanding, I wanted to be able to help create a bridge for others to cross, instead of merely shouting out of touch instructions from the other side of the chasm. In order to remain in a state of humility and compassion, we must remember the ways that we have struggled and messed up. And it is imperative that we remember the steps that we took to end up where we are today. Always remember that just because you have gone through, realized, and mastered something doesn't mean that other people have. Instead of assuming, try to really see where other people are at. And without crossing back over the bridge to go and get them, invite them to join you and guide them towards the bridge that is best suited to them. But hands off, it is entirely up to them whether they choose to cross the bridge or not. So move on from the past. Set yourself free, stop dragging stuff around, and cease defining and limiting yourself by what has happened before. But always remember, so that you can support and be a relevant example to those who are now going through what you went through, and allow yourself to be guided and supported by those who went before you.